We're very excited. It's an early season meet for us, so probably not the best performances of the whole year, but we're super excited to go out there, learn some lessons, see, what all this training has been leading to, start seeing early indicators of how our efforts have been going. We have a pretty large roster. We're at about 80 members of the track and field team, and it's not often that we can bring the entire team. This one at Wisconsin Lutheran is close enough. It's within driving distance. It's a day trip for us. So every single member of the team who's not injured or redshirting is going to get a chance to go down there and show us what they've got. And that's going to really help us for the later season meets where we have to get a little more selective on our travel rosters.
I think everyone's just super excited. We don't usually get to travel the whole team, and since this is a close meet, we are. So this is a great opportunity to see everybody support each other and really just get to see everything that we've been working on for so long be put into action.
I think we're just looking forward to getting out there, and it's a rust breaker for us. We haven't been on outside for a while. We've been throwing inside, so I'm really excited just to be out there, throw on some concrete, and see what we can do.
Really excited about where we stand right now. It has been a long push without any competition, especially for those track-specific athletes. We've been training a lot since October, and it feels good to finally be coming into a chance to see some of that training pay off. On the sprint side, I'm really excited to see what AJ Lewis can bring. He's fun to watch in the hurdles in practice, but it's really hard to replicate that, like a true 400 hurdle in the 200-meter track that we have to train on. So it'll be really cool to see what he can do there. And then there's a bunch of athletes on both sides that look like they've developed really well, and I'm excited to see what they bring.
This weekend I'm planning on running the 400, and to train for that, it's been a lot of tempo days, a lot of acceleration days. We've been focusing a lot on block work lately, and for us, we've been indoors for so long that it's just going to be great to be running on a 400-meter track and outdoors. There's been a lot of little things, so technique work, just our accelerations, starts, starting blocks, and all the way to just paces. So certain times you want to hit for certain distances, let's say you're running a 400, you're split for the first 200, and that translates to all events. So I guess just seeing if that reflects in our results.
We've been doing time trials and just workouts on our indoor track, which is great, and we're super grateful to have that track with the snow conditions here up in Houghton, but there is no substitute for being on an outdoor 400-meter track, so we're pretty excited to get this opportunity.
Our distance crews, mid-distance and distance, have had a really nice block of training. I've been impressed with the quality of workouts. We have not had very many athletes having rough ones, which suggests to me that we've made a lot of progress. The initial results we've seen from some unattached racing and things prior to the season are really positive. So I think we're going to have some athletes surprise us this weekend that aren't even on my radar yet.
On the distance side, we are holding back some of our top athletes so that they can be really prepared for Raleigh Relays next week. So with that in mind, we won't see Clayton Sayin racing this weekend. And Drew Coolidge is also going to sit this one out. Same with Tucker Ringhand. But I am really excited to see what some of our other distance crew can do. And the young guns are such an unknown. I'm really excited to see what Stephen Laparo can do. Very, very excited there. And then on the women's side, I think it's a lot of our steeplechase runners. Cedar Gordon, Ella Merkline, we really haven't seen a lot from them yet. So
I know the freshmen are so excited to have their chance to race for their first time in a college meet. And I think that really pushes the seniors as well, just having that extra burst of energy.
And what events are you planning on participating in?
Shot and disc is what I'll be competing in.
How much experience do you have coming in terms of those two events?
I've been throwing since middle school, since 6th grade, so it's been quite a while that I've had some experience in it, and I'm feeling pretty good. I've toned up some of my technique, and I think we're ready to go out there. I think we're just eager to get out. Catherine Jarvis is coming off a shot put for breaking the school record, so I think she's eager to get out there. We got Max Messina. He has yet to throw for Michigan Tech, so he's really pumped to put on a jersey for Tech. We got Ryan, myself, and Maya, and I think we're ready to go. We've been working a lot on our form, a lot of changes in our form from last year. Strength, we're feeling really strong this year. Put a lot of time in the weight room and sticking to the program. So I think we want to hit the initial marks that we ended at last year. I think that'd be really good. And also for Max to hit a couple marks, and I know he can do it. So we just want to get to a point and then go up from there.
Yeah, well, we saw Noah earlier, and I think Noah is kind of the one to watch on the men's side. We're really excited to see what he does.
With Catherine, has she been able to train lately, and do you expect a lot from her this season?
Yeah, it'll be really exciting to see what Catherine does. She was on co-op all fall, so she had to train apart from her teammates, which is challenging, but everything that we've seen since she's come back says that she's right back in it, so yeah, really excited to see what she can do and if she can take another crack at that school record. At steeplechase, definitely, you know, Coach Young came in this year as a former All-American steeplechase runner himself, so he's taken ownership of the steeplechase event group, and I am very, very excited to see what that brings. He was able to recruit a lot of our distance athletes into that group, and it's going to be fun. Our pole vault crew is fantastic, and speaking of athletes to watch, Ellie Zimmerman is a transfer student this year. She's going to do some cool stuff, and it's going to be really exciting to watch. She is our lone female vaulter, but she packs a punch just in that very small package.
Well, for your middle distance runners, you bring some experience back. Who are a couple of the standouts so far in practice?
Well, we're very excited to see Jessie Jacobucci back on the team. She hasn't competed for Michigan Tech in a couple of years now because of COVID 2 years ago, and then last year she's a dual sport athlete with soccer, so when their season was moved to the spring, she stuck with soccer for that. So we're very, very excited to see how she does in the 800 this year. And early stuff, she did some racing unattached for the indoor season. It looks really, really good, so we're excited to see what she does.
Yeah, I think we've got some great momentum coming from cross country on the distance side, and I know that some of that positivity has infected our track event specific groups as well. So it'll be cool to put us all in one place this weekend.
Are there a couple of meets that stand out in your mind as ones that you're really looking forward to, and why?
Certainly towards the end of the season. I mean, as coach, we're always kind of focused on the end of the season. So like junior relays and GLIAC is kind of where my mind is always focused. With these earlier meets being more of just a chance to like knock the cobwebs off and learn some things from races.
Where we're looking for success is at the individual level. We're looking for individual GLIAC champions, we're looking for new PRs, we're looking for new school records, and we're looking to really be excellent in the events that we choose to play in.
I'm just looking for us to compete really well in the fields that we're in. We don't field as much of a roster as some of the league does in all the events, but where we have athletes, we're looking to compete really strong and score a lot of points, and maybe we'll take some championships away as well. It's
really challenging for us to find an early season meet like this, and we're really lucky that they were willing to host one this early in the outdoor competition schedule. A lot of the track programs that we're up against have an indoor team, so they're coming off of indoor, and this is typically a gray period. We are one of the few teams that focuses on outdoor and is hungry for an early opportunity like this.